12-step process to start an online business without experience. Okay, so in this video I'm going to show you how you can get an online business started and up and running in 12 easy to follow steps. Now at the end of this video you will have everything you need to succeed online and fire your boss, and we're starting right now. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. Before we get started, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. There's a little button right down there, it says subscribe. Click that button. Now next to it there's a bell. You got to click the bell. That gives you the notifications. Being subscribed isn't enough. If you click the bell and click all notifications, YouTube will tell you every time I do a new video, and that way you won't miss a single training video. Hey, I'm J.R. Fisher, and I've been selling online since 2009. Oh my gosh, I've sold physical products, I've sold digital products. Matter of fact, I've got my own branded products that are located on thousands of websites, including one called Walmart. So what I do on this channel is I train you to do what I've done. That way you can skip over all the mistakes and head right for success. Okay, let's get going on this video. Don't forget, subscribe. The notification thing, don't forget that stuff. Do that real quick. I'll give you a second. You got it? Good. All right, let's get going. And I've got a special bonus for you. At the end of this video, I'm going to give you a link where you can grab my $97 course on e-commerce absolutely free. And that's just a bonus for staying to the end. So let's get going. Have you tried to start a business online? I mean, have you already tried to do that? If so, I want to see your comments below. Were you successful? Were you not successful? What issues did you run into? Put those comments below so I can help you out. Okay, let's go through each individual step so that you have a real game plan to actually make money online. Number one, find something you're interested in. Now keep in mind, you're going to have to work on this subject matter every single day, so you want to have something that you have some interest in. Okay, it's the cool thing really is online you can actually find your interest and make money on what they are. The next thing is you want to kind of take an assessment of what your skills are. You know, do you know web design? Do you know graphics? You know, can you play an instrument? Do you build a website? What is it that you have that these talents that you have that you can actually apply to your business right now? It's super important to list those things out, because there's a couple ways you can go. You can either get better at some of these skills if you need them to grow your business, or you can actually hire somebody to do those things for you if you don't choose to do it. Now the first thing most people do is they go to YouTube to learn how to do something. So if there's something that you're not good at, and I do this all the time, if I get a new piece of software, I'll actually go to YouTube and type in how to use Camtasia, how to use TubeBuddy, whatever it is, that new software I have, I want to get immersed in it so I really know how to use it if I'm going to be using it every day. A lot of times the instructions that come with a product, and why they do this I don't know, are not real good, or they're not real in-depth, but other people have been using this product or this software and they know more about it, and they make videos and you can watch them for free. So that's step two. Now step three, make sure your business is a niche business. Now what do I mean by niche business? Well, I had a client a while back, and she came to me and needed help with her business and building funnels and that type of thing. And I asked her, I said, well, what is your business? She says, my business is I sell jewelry. And I said, well, that's not a niche. She goes, yeah, jewelry is my niche. And I said, well, no, it's not your niche, because any woman or any man could buy jewelry and it's impossible to target people. I said, what is your best-selling product? She says, well, it's a necklace I have. Well, I said, well, tell me about the necklace. And she says, well, it has these little turtles on it, and we sell a whole lot of them. We do like $2,000 a day in these turtle necklaces. And I said, oh my God, your niche is not jewelry, it's turtles. Because a woman who buys a necklace that has turtles dangling from it doesn't care about the jewelry so much. She cares about self-identifying. She wants people to know that she's into turtles, that she wants to save turtles, that she loves turtles. So what did we do with her situation? We changed her niche to turtles, and now she sells hats and mugs and bracelets, and guess what they all have? They all have turtles. And now she's able to target people who are saving the turtles with all of her different products, instead of thinking she was just in the jewelry niche by selling a necklace with turtles on it. So you've got to make sure that whatever your business is, it's got all these other products you can sell, and it's an actual niche. Okay, so we sell survival food, and we can go after people who are survivalists, people who hunt and fish and camp and that type of thing, and that gives us the ability to sell that type of product. So when you're picking your business, make sure it's not product related, it's niche related. I talked to a gentleman the other day and I said, what's your product? And he says, we sell wooden watches. And I went to his site, and sure enough, that's all he sold was wooden watches. But that's not a niche, that's a product, and it was impossible to target any customers with wooden watches. So I want you to think about that when you're setting up your business. Make sure it's a niche, not a product. A product is not going to be a business for you, but a niche is, and you can sell them so many related products. Step 4, once you've picked your niche, make sure there's a market for it. How are you going to do that? Well, you got to make sure there's enough people that are interested in your niche, like it's survival food or turtles or whatever it is. And how do you do that? Well, it's really pretty simple. The first thing you want to do is go to YouTube and start searching videos on your topic. So if I was selling survival food, I may type in there, what is the best survival food? You know, how much survival food do I need? And if there's a lot of videos on that subject matter, I know I've got a niche. Then I'm going to move over to Facebook. And the next thing I'm going to do in Facebook is I'm going to go to the top, the search bar, and I'm going to type in survival food, emergency survival food, and I'm going to look for groups. Now, groups are things that you can make on Facebook where everybody who has the same interest will join so they can share ideas. And if I find a lot of groups with like thousands of people in these groups, then I know that that niche is going to work. But if I can't find any groups and I don't find many videos on YouTube, that niche is probably not going to work, and I better move on to something else. Number 5, don't try to come up with an idea. What? Yeah, don't try to come up with an idea. The thing to do is search within a niche and find other people doing something that is successful. The best way to be successful online is kind of copy success. Find what's working, find the kind of videos that are out there, find the kind of groups that are out there for your subject matter, and do something similar. Don't try to reinvent the wheel. You can do that later on once you've built up your group or built up your business. You can add, products that people aren't selling that you think are going to be cool in the future. But in the beginning, you want to kind of copy what success is already out there. Step 6, check your finances. This is something that a lot of people don't do. Certain products don't take a lot of money to sell, and certain products do take a lot of money to sell. Okay, so if you're going to be doing affiliate marketing, well, certainly you don't have to worry about it. But like our company, Survival Food, well, we have to manufacture it, we have to warehouse it, we have to ship it out. That takes a lot of money that if you're starting out, you may not have. You may even use some of your skills. You could go to textbroker.com and you could write and get paid for that. And a business like that doesn't cost you anything to start. You just go sign up at textbroker.com and you can start writing for other people if that's an interest that you have. But like I said, something like our survival food, that's a big investment, and that may be something you want to stay away from in the beginning. Now, the next thing I'm going to tell you, step 7, is something almost nobody does, and that is develop a business plan. Now, I know you don't want to sit down and write all this out, but it really is the best thing you can do. As a matter of fact, I've made it super easy for you, because in the description, I'm going to give you a link where you can download a sample business plan right from my website. And this is absolutely free. So you're going to want to look for this in the description at the end of the video. This business plan is actually a completed one by the Small Business Association, and you can exactly see how the person went through it and what you need to do. It doesn't have to be super long, but this one will give you a good starting point, and I highly suggest you do this. Most people just don't do it, and then they get stuck along the way and they run into things they didn't know were going to happen. So I highly suggest you doing this. Step 8, get a business license. I've had a lot of people say, do I need a business license for an online business? Online or offline, it's still a business, and it's going to be required. Now, I'm not speaking for your country or your city or whatever. I'm just saying for the most part in the United States, if you're starting a business, you're going to need to get a business license. Why? Because they want to collect taxes from you. So you have to have this. You can't run your business without a business license. Then you need to decide, what kind of business is it going to be? Is it going to be a sole proprietorship? Is it going to be a corporation? And there's different types of, tax, I guess, benefits, or, higher taxes on some and lower on others, but you want to check all that out with an accountant, or you can just go online and look it up. Pretty easy to do in your city. Just type in their business license and fill it in, like San Diego, California business license requirements. Once you do that, you'll see what you need to do. In the United States, you also need to have a federal tax ID, and you can also Google that, and you can actually do it online. So it's super easy to do, and you can have it in no time and get going. But make sure you do that so you're set up properly. And if you don't, you're not really taking your business seriously. So that's super important, that you get your head right, that you understand it's a real business. Yes, you need a business license. Step 9, get a bank account. Now, you have to get the business license in step 8 before you can go to step 9, because normally when you go into a bank and you say you want to open a business account, and some people don't do this, they run it through their personal account. That's a really bad idea. You want to run it through your business account so you can keep your personal and your business separate. Super important that you do that. Step 10 is get credit card processing. You can use many of the ones I'm going to talk about right now and get your business going. Once you set up the business account, you need to then set up a way to do credit card processing. So you're going to need to collect money from the things you're selling online. Now, if you're going through a site like, eBay or something like that, yeah, you're not going to need that so much. But if you're going to accept credit cards, which you're going to want to do at some point, you're going to need to use a provider to accept credit cards. And some of the best ones I've seen out there are Square, and the actual website for that is squareup.com. And the next one I would tell you about is PayPal.com. Now, PayPal.com, people can actually send you money through PayPal, or you can actually process credit cards there too. Some of the fees there are a little bit higher, and I don't like some of their rules, so I don't do it, but it is available there to you too, and it's super easy to set up. The next one I would recommend is Stripe. Stripe.com. You can have that set up in 10 minutes and be taking credit cards on your site. You're going to need one of these processors, so make a list of all these, check them out, see what's best for you. And the last one I would recommend is Authorize.net. Now, we use PayPal, we use Stripe, and we use Authorize.net. We use all of these. So for different sites and different situations, we use these. If you're going to use something like ClickBank, you don't have to have your credit card processing, because it's actually done on the site. All you need is a bank account for them to send you money to. So that's pretty easy. Step number 11, get an email provider. Oh my gosh, this is so important. So many people don't understand this. You have to have a way to email your prospects and your buyers, and you have to be able to automate some of this stuff. You're not going to be able to use your Gmail account or your personal Yahoo account or any of those things. You need an email provider that can automate this, and the best one out there is Kartra. I highly recommend Kartra. Kartra's awesome, and Kartra's awesome not just because it's an email provider, but because of all the other things it does that you would normally have to buy more software for. So let me give you an example. At some point you may have a membership site. Now, I thought to myself, I'll never need a membership site. Now I have a bunch of them because these things just kind of develop out of your business. So Kartra has a membership site where you can put all your training videos and all that in there. You're going to need sales pages. Kartra has a way to build sales pages in there. You're going to need email funnels. Kartra has a way to do email funnels. And here's the cool thing. Kartra actually hosts videos. So if you're using like a YouTube link now, or Wistia, or any of these other platforms, and putting that link into your, let's say, ClickFunnels page, you don't have to do that in Kartra. And the cool thing about putting it in Kartra is that when somebody watches the video, you're going to know how far into the video they watched, and you can send them an email sequence to pick up where they left off. You can't do that on any other platform. Now, in the description, like I said, I'm going to put a link there, and you can actually get Kartra for $1, and you can try it out and see all these cool things it does. It's got help desk in there. It's got all these things. I don't have time for listening to them all, but I'm telling you, that's the one you want, is Kartra. So check that out. Step 12 is decide on the products you want to sell, not product. Now, here's the problem that most people have. They will pick 1 or 2 products, try to market it, it doesn't work, and they say, hey, selling online doesn't work. And that's just so not true. You need to get 10 or 12 different products in the same niche and try each one of them. You don't have to spend hundreds or thousands of dollars. For a few ads at $5 a day, you can test out a product and see if you actually get results. So what I'm telling you here is, don't try it with 1 or 2 products, get 10 or 12 different products. Now, if you use something like AliExpress, you don't even have to buy the product. All you got to do is list it somewhere and see what the reaction is, see what sales you're getting, see what conversions you're getting, and then you can tweak it. Once you get one that sells a little bit, let's say you don't make a profit on it, but you're able to sell it, that's okay, because what you can do is add more products in the funnel after that particular product to up your customer value and to make your ad profitable. So keep in mind, step 12 is decide on your products, not product, and run test. It's all a testing process until you find something that works for you. Now, I've got a bonus step for you. I know that's 12. You got what you came for, right? But I've got a bonus for you. Go to ClickBank and find an offer that matches some interest you may have, okay? If you do that, then you don't even have to go out and find these products. You'll know that these products already work because on ClickBank, they're already tested, they're already proven, they've got sales pages, they've got banners, they've got all of that. I highly recommend ClickBank, so check that one out as a bonus. Now, as I promised, in the description, there's a $97 e-commerce course, and it's absolutely free to you just for clicking on it. That's all you got to do. Now, do me a favor though. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. I would really appreciate it, and it's going to help you because you're going to get more training videos that's going to help you start, run, and grow your business. And after you subscribe, what do? Notifications. You got to hit that notification bell, and you've got to click all notifications. If you do that, you're going to benefit because YouTube's going to tell you every time I do a video. Now, what steps have you taken towards running your business? Have you already started a business? Are you at the beginning stages? I want to hear where you're at. Put it in the comments below. If you need help with a particular step or area, put that comment below and I'll be happy to help you with it. Thanks a lot for watching this video. Don't forget to share it with your friends and family, and I'll see you on the next video. Hey, thanks for watching my video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click that little bell right there so you can be notified every time I do a new video. Also, click on one of those videos there. Keep watching on my channel.